Hey, this is a behind the scenes look at my latest music video for my original song called Napakainit Christmas. This is the first time I have done a full-length green screen video for one of my songs, and it was really fun. I didn't know what I was gonna do as usual, but I came up with some good ideas that kind of morphed into different things as I went along. But let me show you some of the fails that I had and some of the things that changed. So this is the first little accident I had. I chopped off the top of my head because I was rushing to pick up my kids from school. And when I went to edit later on that evening, my son and I were looking at the footage and I go, oh my goodness, I chopped the top of my head off. So I came home and reshot, and I'm kind of glad I did because I came up with a better idea than my original one, especially in the vertical format. It just looked much better, I think, than what I would have done originally. So that was awesome. My next little mistake appears when I'm playing the air piano. I actually flipped the video because I wanted to orient the piano a different way than what I had filmed. And I usually do that because of my hairstyle or various reasons why I flip video instead of shooting it the correct way. So when I try to play high, I'm actually going low on the keyboard. I don't know if you would notice it. And yes, I am not wearing my boots because it gets uncomfortable when you're filming things. Shoes, various things get really uncomfortable. So I try to not wear items if I do not have to while I'm filming. So I was classically trained, and I feel like in classical music, there's always this idea of building and growth as you work through any piece that you're given. And then maybe like a denouement or kind of like a slowing down at the very end. And I try to incorporate that into my music videos as well as my music. It's a big component, I think, of my music. But anyway, so I started off with simple backgrounds, and then I keep trying to incorporate more and more. And then eventually in the second half of the song, you know, I'm in Santa's sleigh, which was really fun putting together. The little bouncing effect, me dropping in was kind of a last minute addition. And yeah, me catching fire, I just really wanted to enhance the visuals as much as possible. When I first started creating these little mini movies, I was very unsure about transitions and effects and how to utilize them, but I feel I have definitely honed in on some of the layering aspects of using these different tools together to create something magical. I don't know if that's a good word for it, but I really enjoy doing it. Not for all my videos, but for some, like this one is super fun. So I really wanted to add a little pizzazz to it. I thought the second verse was a good opportunity for me to try to make my message as clear as possible. I wanted to do two doorways, one leading, you know, to a path that was very well known and the other one to a path not so well trod. And instead of the doorways, I ended up with this kind of maze hedge thing, and which I ended up liking, and added some signage and thought this is it. So, and I kind of like coming up with ideas at the last minute. It takes a lot of pressure off of me, and what I get, and I just accept it and move on.